Hi, I'm Benny, and today I'm going to show all the residents of Citrus Glen how they can do a little refinishing of their mailboxes. Now, this is only for mailboxes that are faded and the paint is worn. If the paint is peeling off and you see metal, then you need to get it repainted. But from driving around, it looks like most of the mailboxes just need a little refinishing. Before we start, very important, wash the mailbox. Just regular dish soap and water. You want to get all those loose particles off, because if they get caught under the rag or the sponge later, you're actually going to scratch the material. You don't have to power wash it, just give it a nice washing, hose it down, and it'll be ready to go. The second thing is, you don't want to do it in the sun. If it gets hot to the touch, the chemicals won't work right. So do it early in the morning or later in the evening, cloudy day, or I'm actually going to put an umbrella over it, but it's very important that you not do it in direct sunlight where it's hot to the touch. And we'll get started here in a minute. Okay, so the first thing is the product I'm going to use. These mailboxes have a powder coated finish. It's a type of paint coating. So a regular polishing compound won't work nearly as well as it should. What I found is this product that's made specifically for powder coated finishes. It's on Amazon for about $29, and I think this does a good job, so I'm just recommending this. As you can see, my mailbox is it's just faded. Sun does a beating on it. No paint is peeling. The key to this is you got to use some elbow grease. So get a sponge pad or a sponge or even a damp rag, and you're going to want to make it damp, not overly, but just so it's damp. Water helps the polishing compound work it. And then you're just going to squeeze some out, and it's going to be like waxing. So you're going to start circular motions. Make sure you keep it damp. And again, using elbow grease. I'm going to do a section here and show you how it looks. Okay, so we've put it on, and now you have to let it dry till it's in a haze. If you're doing the whole mailbox, by the time you finish the mailbox, the part you did will be dry. Okay, we're back, and it's dried, so I'm going to show you. And it might be tough to see, but it's going to be just like a light haze, just like wax in your car, for those of you that use paste wax on your car. So once it's dry and you get that haze, then it's just a little more elbow grease. Take any soft cloth, and then you just want to rub it off. Now this one's a little harder to come off than regular wax, because it's polishing the metal. So again, it's going to have to have elbow grease, and to get into the notches. And again, if it doesn't come out as clean as you like, if you still see a little faded paint, then just do another coat of polishing compound. That's all. It's just a little time and effort. Okay, while I was doing my mailbox, I came across something I wanted to show you. It's hard to tell, but if you look here, you see the paint's kind of bubbling here. That means it's starting to separate. Now, it's still in one piece, it's not flaking, and you could still polish it, but just be very, very careful and delicate. That could still stay there for a while, or it could flake off soon. But just so if you see something bubbly like this, again, just be careful and be gentle with it, and if it's in a spot you can't notice, you could just skip it. Okay, so here it is, completed mailbox. As you see, I think it came out pretty good. Not brand new, but it's definitely better than it was. Now what I'm going to do now is, since we went to all the trouble of refinishing it, we're going to protect it. And the way I'm going to protect it, I'm just going to use a car wax. There's clear coat sealants and all that kind of stuff, but any good wax that you would use on your car, I would use on this. And I'm just going to use the spray-on wipe-off wax. and should help prolong the refinishing that we did. Okay, so now mailbox is all waxed and it's all done. Just so you know, from when I started, not including the setup time for the umbrella and all that stuff, when I started to when I finished was about 1 hour and 15 minutes. And just want to go over the more important notes. Remember, give it a good washing. Make sure that the pads you use and the cloths you use are clean. Don't do it in direct sunlight. And give it a good wax when you're done to make it last longer. Thank you.